Do you understand? Do you realize how hard this has been for me? Every time I hop on social media, you're right there. I have pictures and pictures of us together, smiling, having a good time. Those memories are in my head constantly. Do you know how hard this is for me? You think I want to do this? We have to. I love you, but I have to let you go. And I will always, always, always remember the joy that you brought into my life. But that has to come to an end. It's over. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you are subscribed, thank you so much for supporting me. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, my name is D. Hankins. By title, I'm an inspirational speaker. I get to travel all across the United States sharing my story, helping people focus on their resilience. However, this video is not about my love for speaking, but about my love for sneakers. And boy, do I love sneakers. Over the years, I have compiled a large amount of sneakers. I would consider myself a sneakerhead junior or an amateur sneakerhead. But recently, I have decided not to purchase any more sneakers and to end my 14-year relationship with the loves of my life. And here are 3 reasons why. Reason number 1, financial goals. Truthfully, guys, one day I would like to be a millionaire. And if you ask any millionaire, multimillionaire, or billionaire who has amassed their wealth from the ground up, they will all give you one piece of advice: invest. Now, I've always been a saver, never an investor. Right now, as we speak, I currently own 123 pair of shoes from various brands. Some really expensive, upwards of $250, and most in that $100 range. For the sake of math, let's average the cost to $150 a pair. Math time. Okay, if we take 123 pair of shoes, we multiply that by $150, we have a whopping $18,450. Wow, I pretty much have a low budget car sitting in my closet. Now let's scramble your brain. I own several pair of Nikes, but I don't own Nike. What do I mean by that? Nike sells shares of their company. And what if I took that $18,450 and invested in shares instead of shoes? Math time. Okay, if we take $18,450 and purchase Nike shares at $50.62, that would get me 364 shares of Nike, the company. If I sold these shares at Nike's current 52-week high price of $105.62, that would give me a net sale price of $38,445.68, which would make me a profit of $20,020. Wow. Shares grow, shoes don't. Now, can you make a lot of money reselling shoes? Absolutely. As a matter of fact, reselling is huge, especially with apps and places like StockX, which brings me to my next point. Reason number 2, Sacrifice. The dictionary definition of sacrifice is the act of slaughtering an animal or a person and offering it to the god. No, not that definition, not that meaning. The actual meaning I want is an act of giving up something valued for the sake of something else regarded as more important or worthy. That is that definition. I use a different definition of sacrifice, which is there are some things you can't do right now. Not ever, just right now. Back in the day, you literally had to travel by plane, train, or automobile to get to a sneaker store to figure out when the latest sneaker was dropping. They used to write stuff on a whiteboard or a chalkboard. Next week, next month, this is what's coming out. You would have to stumble into a sneaker store or a shoe store almost by accident or frequently just to figure out what was dropping. Nowadays, we have the internet. And on the internet, you can find whatever, whenever, StockX, the GOAT app. You have Sneaker News. You have Stadium Goods, Nike.com, the Sneakers app, Adidas.com. I mean, there are so many. You are always informed on when a shoe is dropping and when it's coming out. But back in the day, you had to do some footwork. Yes, there are some times where you have to stand in line for hours, but other times you just have to get lucky. But like I said, reselling is huge. So if you miss out on a drop at resale price, you can always buy the shoe, which is an emphasis on this point. With enough money, you can buy whatever shoe whenever you want. You don't have to do it all right now. Sacrifice. Reason number 3, enlightenment. In the beginning of 2020, I had an aha moment. Was I wearing the shoes or were the shoes wearing me? Now, Dean, what the heck are you talking about? That makes no sense. I'm gonna take you back to middle school. In middle school, I had one pair of shoes and I love these shoes. I bought them brand new, but I wore them. I played PE in them. I walked around in them. I ran in them. I did everything in these shoes. Over time, they start to get beat up. I'm talking about holes in them. I used to stuff the shoe with socks to cover the holes. But over time, especially during PE, those socks would unravel. I'll be running, the socks flopping out my shoes. They were messed up. In high school, I had maybe another pair of shoes, but all through the years, I wore the exact same things all the time. So when I got my first, and sometimes I got made fun of. My friends would laugh at me, people who didn't know me would poke fun and things like that. Not a good feeling. So when I got my first job after I graduated high school, I spent all my money on shoes. I wanted to make sure that no one would ever make fun of me again, that my shoes were always dope, that instead of people making fun of me, they would compliment me on my shoes. I was dressing terrible. Stuff was too baggy. It was ridiculous, but I always had dope shoes on. And that was the beginning of my sneakerhead journey. And over time, I started to realize that my worth was found in not what I was doing for people, but what I had on my feet. And I had that aha moment to say the reason why I started this sneaker journey is because I was getting made fun of. But fast forward to today, I travel around the country, I speak to people, and I figured out that my worth is not what I have on my feet or my outside appearance, but on the inside. Integrity, courage, being brave, kindness, caring for other people, and loving people, no matter what brand of shoe they wore or what condition that shoe was in. So the moral of this video is, if you have a goal, what are you willing to do to achieve that goal? And on your road to achieving that goal, are you becoming a better person? Thank you guys for watching this video. If you found it helpful or you heard something useful, hit that like button. Pow, pow, pow. Subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys next time. D Hankins, I love you guys, and I'm out.